in Landover, Maryland. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital. We got our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. On second down, here's Gibson again. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Gibson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. He'll return it from the 6. Very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Throwing to start the drive. Gibson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back to throw. Gibson. A quick throw knocked away.
Partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Throw right side taken in by Gibson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Commanders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll drop to throw. Looking for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. These two teams, they met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, nice move. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So we've hit half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Buying time to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now back to throw. Fighting through pressure. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Got him in. It's Brown. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. National Football League on EA Sports. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And they'll get this down to the 10. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
Back to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith from 10 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Well, they had guts to go for that, and they got it. Now, if you're the defense, you feel some major pressure, don't you?
Well, they put it on you, haven't they? They've told you that you are the unit they believe in. We'll find out now if they can make it hold up. But, boy, just going for it in that spot.
I know, right?
Amazing.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now Washington down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. Back to throw. Pass complete. Thomas. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. He'll look to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. As they get it with a pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And here's a handoff to Gainwell. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And now it's Washington's turn. Trailing in this one now. A little over 20 seconds to go. And they've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Stokes. And he will get to the sideline here, but that a minimal gain at best. 3 yards, possibly 4. He's back to throw. He's got McLaurin, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Eagles, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Washington, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.